Hi, my name is Jim DeLeskie and I am from Mimir Networks. We are a cybersecurity company and our focus is on denial of service detection and mitigation. My background comes from running some very large-scale networks. I've worked for everybody from MCI to Tata Communications and Rogers Cable, and I want to talk to you a little bit about why people get DDoS solutions and some of the things they miss when they're picking out a platform or a solution to use from their vendors today. So we're all familiar with DDoS. We've got our internet cloud. We've got our host here, and we'll have a whole bunch of bad guys sitting over here, and they're attacking your host. So we're all familiar with that kind of platform, and the problem it causes, because we've got our legitimate customers over here, and they're trying to get to the same host on our network, and then all of a sudden, everything becomes congested. So a lot of folks will use a service or a appliance from a provider in order to deal with that attack, and they'll drop it in the customer edge or in the cloud somewhere, and it will block the bad traffic and let the good traffic through. And this was traditionally worked for a long time because everything was based on volumetric attacks. But what we've seen over the last couple of years is a move towards more application layer attacks being the really dangerous ones. And the services that are providing these types of mitigations don't always do a great job of blocking application layer attacks. So we had a whole bunch of people that said, hey, let's put a box on our edge and then we'll be able to deal with application attacks. The problem with that is it doesn't stop the big 10, 100, or 400 gig types of attacks. So what you really need to be doing in order to make sure you can kind of get everything is you need to get a service that can be distributed in a cloud so that the bad traffic will now come to the nearest cloud center to block that type of attack and stops everything. And the good traffic on the application layer will still come right to your prem. It'll go through your application layer filter. But then if we've got a bad guy who's maybe really smart and has launched a volumetric and application level attacks at you at the same time, using one as a distraction and the other as a target, when that comes through, he can actually catch and filter the application layer attack. And now you're able to fully protect yourself. So the example I like to use for people is if you're buying fire insurance, you don't want to just protect your house, you'd like to protect all your contents in there as well. And by buying a denial of service mitigation platform or solution that is only protecting you from one of the two things, is still leaving you very exposed to attack.